In this video, we will check for what do we mean by bubble point pressure calculations. Okay, so this is what I meant here in this particular case. Now, here, what are the requirements actually? What do we have to know? So, given, that means I say, what are the given quantities or what are the given parameters? Number one, we should know the system temperature. That means the temperature at which we are going to perform the operation. As we are saying, this is bubble point. That means we know the liquid composition of the components available in the liquid mixture. We say these are the two quantities which are to be known to us. Okay. Next, what to find as per if I say it is a bubble point pressure calculations, what is that I am trying to find in this particular type of calculation, that is bubble point pressure calculations. In fact, if I say just bubble point calculation, it would be a little confusing. That is why I'm using bubble point pressure calculations. You should be very careful here. I am saying bubble point pressure calculations, and the window which you are seeing, the total window in which I am writing this text is known as DWSIM flow sheet window. And you can see here, this is DWSIM flow sheet window. Okay. Now, in this particular context, using DWSIM simulation, what is that we are going to estimate or determine? I'm going to determine pressure and the vapor phase compositions. That is, so that means if I have a beaker with a certain liquid, if I say I have a beaker with a liquid, initially I know the liquid phase compositions. This I know, and the temperature I'm going to actually maintain this particular liquid mixture. But then there will be a formation of the bubble. In this case, there will be a formation of the bubble at one particular temperature and at certain conditions of the pressure. In that bubble, what is the vapor phase composition? That is what we are trying to understand using this particular concept. Okay. Now, suppose say I use Raoult's law. Okay, I used Raoult's law. Okay. At the initial conditions, or I should say, what is the Raoult's law? Raoult's law is Xi PA sat. Okay, this PA sat is obtained from the Antoine equation, and Xi we already know, and P at the first instance we find P. Once we know this P from this condition, and we know Xi, we also find PA sat from the Antoine equation, then we can find Yi as Xi into PA sat by Yi. Sorry, by what is it? You should correct me actually. What is this actually? Here it should be pressure. Okay. We'll come back in the next video and then see how to do this for a particular system in DWSIM.